3 things you must quit if you want to attract what you want, especially using the law of attraction. I see a lot of the time, it's not what people are focusing on that becomes the problem. It's what people are unconsciously doing. For example, certain bad habits or certain pre-programmed attributes they may have and actions they may take without even knowing so. So that's why in this video, I want to bring forward to you 3 things, the most common problems that I see that people must quit and must stop. And if that stops, guess what? It calms all the unnecessary manifestations, all the things that you don't want in your life will start clearing away. Then it will clear that path for the things that you actually want to manifest will start coming your way very fast. And we're going to dive deep into these 3 points. But before we get into it, show reel, hit it. What's up guys, Namaste, this is Sri Akarshana here, Namo Himalaya, and in this video we're going to break down for you 3 things that you must quit right now if you're wanting to attract what you want in life. So we're going to dive straight into it with point number 1. Point number 1 is stop talking about others. Now, if you actually notice, if you bring into your consciousness the amount of times through a day where somebody starts talking about somebody else, whether that be good or bad, people are talking about them, then you engage yourself in that conversation. Or even those who don't engage themselves in that conversation, because you hear and you feel the vibrational frequency of somebody moaning and complaining about somebody else or talking negative about somebody else. And guess what? You feel it. The problem is the moment you feel it, you become it. And when you become that vibrational frequency, you start attracting all of that unnecessary nonsense into your life. And so the first key for everybody is to pay close attention to when you are engaging in any form of conversation, whether that be commenting, whether that be messaging, whether that be speaking one-to-one in person. When are you thinking about other people? Because the moment you think about the other people, you feel about the other people, then you manifest that frequency. So that's the first thing to avoid. The second thing is to stop thinking about your problems. So many people come to our law of attraction events, even manifesting miracles event. We just held one not so long ago, where people come and they start talking about all their problems. They say, Master, this is happening in my life, that's happening in my life, this is happening in my life, that's what happened in my life. And even worse, they start crying about it. Now, I'm not saying it's not okay to cry. There's a time for everything. Obviously, sometimes it's good to release. But if you find yourself always crying and moaning and complaining and frustrated about your current situation, you continue on that vibrational frequency, the lower vibes, and you will continue to attract that in your life. So what does that mean? You must begin to be solution focused. What does that mean? We know about the problems. You know about the problems. You don't need to keep reminding yourself every moment. It's already there. We get it. And you get it. It's unnecessary to remind yourself. I mean, it doesn't help anything by speaking about it or by thinking about it or by feeling it. So why not do something that's more proactive, more productive, by being solution focused? The moment you think of a problem, think, what's the solution? And sometimes you think, what's the solution? But I can't think of the solution. Then ask yourself, what if I had to have a solution right now? What would that be? What if I was not me? Put yourself in a third perspective. And I had a friend in the situation that I'm in right now. What advice would I give them? You will always find when you remove yourself from that first person perspective and you look at it from the outside, you will give much better advice, because I'm sure if your best friend was going through or growing through what you're going through right now, you would give them some advice. So allow yourself to remove yourself and then give yourself the advice and listen. Then point number 3, you need to stop asking for results first. What does that mean? A lot of people are like this in jobs. A lot of people are like this in relationships. They get into a relationship, they say, oh, I can't say I love you yet because that's too serious. Oh, I don't want to give too much of me because I need to see how they are first. So what are you asking for? You're asking for results first. Show me the results and then I'll show you mine, my efforts. But it should never be that case. So many people go into a job like that. When they first arrive at a job, okay, how much are you going to pay me? No, that's not how it works. You see, you sow and reap. What you put out, you get back. If you are somebody who is always wandering around saying, show me the results first, show me what I'll get first, what do I get, what do I get, what do I get? Universe is saying nothing. You're getting nothing right now. Why? Because energy out, energy in. Energy out, energy in. Sowing and reaping. So be prepared in everything you do to give it your all. It should never be the case that in any situation where you feel like, oh, they're not giving that much love to me, then I'll hold back. Oh, they're not paying me that much, then I'll hold back. Because guess what? It's going to continue spiraling that way. It's not going to change. The only time things will start changing when you value yourself to be the most valuable person in any given situation. Make yourself most valuable. And when you make yourself most valuable, provide that value unconditionally. Give it out. And watch the results come your way. Give it your all. So that's my advice for everybody here. The 3 things to quit and to stop, to enable and activate the law of attraction to work for you, and things will start coming your way. If you've resonated with anything that I've said on this video at all, please do hit the thumbs up, hit the like button. Also, comment below. Let us know where you guys have tuned in from. That's always nice to know. And let us know what you've resonated with also, or any aha moments. Mention it inside the comments so it logs deeper inside that subconscious mind. And finally, if you're new to this channel, remember to hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to it. That's a little bell sign, by the way. Because this year, we're dedicated to making daily videos to hold you accountable to make it your best year yet. But for now, guys, we're signing out. Namaste. Namo Himalaya.